Good morning, I'm Ellen from Bypollevie and welcome to another video about my life, a week in my life, what I get up to besides my crafts, especially knitting at the moment. I'm sitting two dogs as well. One has left yesterday, so now it's a bit more quiet. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy watching the video and maybe I inspire you too to make some or start knitting. I love this color combination. It's most of these yarns I only have one skein of, and when I put them together like this, I really like it. So on Instagram I posted a sticker if somebody knows a nice pattern, a colorwork pattern with this. And Puck from Puck and Dapper came up with some nice ideas. And I chose one, which I bought on Ravelry today, and I'm going to try and make it. I don't know the name anymore. I need to print it out on paper first. It's going to be a t-shirt for summer, because I like those colors together. But I want them each to stand out and not blend in. So something like whimsy. Well, I'll post it underneath. And as soon as I get started, of course, I'll show you. It's from Boyland Knitworks. That's what I do know. I've done some color work before. The Alpine Bloom sweater and, well, my Christmas jumper, which both of them, the Alpine Bloom I did 3 times and the Christmas sweater also. But now I do know how to do color work, so I'm going to try it. And we've got a saying in Holland, 3 keer scheepsrecht, which means 3rd time lucky. So I might just get lucky on this one because I would like to get it done before summer. A summer shirt with nice summery colors. As you can see, the Felix cardigan is finished. I've done the button bands and the color. And now I'm looking for the buttons which I would like. I've got different wooden ones. And I've tried glass ones too. I really like this one. And a mix is also nice. Welcome to my talk about the Felix cardigan. As you can see, it's finished. It's a very nice cardigan. I've already knitted it twice. This was the third one. I've got one beige one and a purple one, but those are both a bit big, and which is not a problem. I wear them both, but I wanted a more fitted one this time. So those are both size XL, and now I decided to make an S. Because I knit very loosely, and it turned out really nice because it fits, it closes, the sleeve is now more fitted instead of baggy and loose. The only thing is you can't see the pattern design here. There should be holes. I don't know why. It's probably because I did the yarn over wrong. As soon as I finished this one, I started one in blue, and there you do see the hole, so I don't know what went wrong. Maybe because I added mohair in this one. So I've made this out of the lana rustica, which I bought from Wool uit het Zuiden. It's 100% Spanish wool, and it comes in very many colors, and it's very nice to knit with too. And I paired it with mohair by Rico, a very neon pink, which, well, obviously you can't see, but it's nice and fluffy. It's a very warm cardigan. What's this? I knitted it in Chouces 6mm needles. It's for myself. I started it on Saturday 29th of March, and I finished it on Wednesday 23rd of April. There was a bit of a hold up because I had 2 skeins of mohair still in my cupboard, and since I'm going to try and knit everything in there, I needed to finish that first, but I only had 2. I had to buy something to pair it with, which ended up to be this, and I had to buy 1 more skein of mohair because, well, I needed that to finish it. I've got a very little bit left of that. And I've got a skein and a half left of this one, but I'm going to keep this since it's my favorite, or one of my favorite colors. I did different buttons along the button bands, which I like. It gives it a little playful effect. It's a very warm cardigan and very nice, so I'm very happy with this one. You will see this come along more often because I'm knitting a blue one at the moment, and I want a white one as well. So you will probably see me in a Felix cardigan a lot. That's it for my talk today about the cardigan. I will show you the blue one a little bit later on. But since this is a finished object, I did want to tell you about it and how I went about the sizing, since I'm still struggling with that. That's it. Cheerio! Waar zitten jullie op te wachten? Op eten? Of jullie moeder? Kijk, hier komt het eten. Oh god. Pien is going to Malaga with Oma for a week. She just weighed her suitcase, which is 8.5
Nee hoor, ik hoef geen sjaal.
kilos. It's in the back here. And we're going to bring them to the airport. Pien gaat op vakantie met de oma.
Oké, what's in my bag?
Ja, what's in your bag? Oh ja, snoepjes.
Surwatten.
Allemaal lekkere dingen.
Vetworstjes. Dit snoep had ik gisteren geschept, maar er zitten er nog maar 4 in of zo. Mijn nieuwe Longchamp.
Snoep is zwaar, hè?
Ja, maar die zit in mijn hand.
Niet als het in je buik zit.
Nee, dan niet. Maar
Een oplader. Gezouten nootjes, dingetjes. Zakjes voor om de ding.
Dus heb je zo'n ding in te snoepen.
2 borstels.
2, ja, heb je nodig.
En een sleepbedborstel.
Tuurlijk.
Een nieuwe zonnebril die ik in Spanje heb gekocht. Dan kauwgompjes.
Ook nodig.
Ik heb er wel wat mint kauwgompjes doorheen gemixt, maar...
Dat is toch een leuke mix.
Dan mijn toilettas.
Oh, de emergency bag.
Nee, dit is gewoon mijn toilettas met make-up, watches, mini parfum, sieraden, labello. Dan natte doekjes.
Heb je je oortjes?
Ja,
Waar heb
mijn
je
tandenborstel.
oortjes voor nodig als je belt?
voor als ik films ga kijken in het vliegtuig.
En
2
jij
elastiekjes.
Jij rijdt terug
Mijn hele mooie paspoortfoto.
onder het regen kijken. Ja, maar dat is... En ik denk dat de nodige troep van gebakken is. Insecten zal het wel zijn.
Poesjes mogen even naar buiten. Bibi gedraagt zich als een echte moeder. Die komt steeds kijken waar ze zijn. Die zitten daarin onder de bank. Want het is voor Pip best lastig om op 4 te passen. Dus Bibi helpt even mee. Waar zijn ze, Bibi? What do you guys think he's doing? Wat denken jullie dat hij aan het doen is? Tibbe plakt de band van de fiets. Hij moet nu het gaatje zoeken. Oh nee, het is al geplakt. Tibbe is mending the tire of his bike. So he can use it again. We've started taking the kitchen apart. End of June, a new one will arrive. And on the 12th of May, they are coming to collect garbage. So I thought we might as well take some bits apart, which we can already do now. And Tibbe is home. He has holidays, so he can help. This is a handy tip. I use this little digital camera that prints immediately to make photos of my crafts, and then I can put them with a little bit of tape in my book where I keep track of what I'm making. And this is just a toy camera. They sell it here at the Action, but there's also some of them I saw on Amazon. And yeah, I like to use it. This is my blue Felix cardigan. It's the fourth one I'm knitting after the purple, beige and the neon pink one. I immediately started this one. It's from Big Bad Wool Weepaka. That's a little bit heavier than wool. It's the color water, and I think it really knits nicely, this yarn. It's soft, it's fluffy, it's gorgeous. On my pink needles from Lieke, which are also scrummy color, and the rest of the yarn is in here. This is my last skein of the third, nearly done, in my bag from Mood, which I like this detail that where the button is, there's no zipper, so your yarn slides out really easy. Especially nice if you're knitting outside. So I'm not sure what to do when I finish this one, because obviously if I can finish, then it's a cropped one with short sleeves, but I do want a longer one. I did find a skein in my yarn cabinet which is slightly lighter, the same thickness of yarn. I don't know if I'd mind that, or maybe I need to go and find a lead lopi with a mohair. I'm not sure yet what to do. Maybe I order 2 more skeins to finish this one. This yarn is not available in Holland, so I need to contact Loop for that. So yeah, what to do? I'm not sure yet. But I first need to finish the skein to see how much I need, if I need to order it. For those of you who don't know, there is Airbnb for people, but there's also petbnb. And I like to do that. So sometimes I have dogs which come to stay at my house, sometimes for a month, sometimes for a couple of nights. Like Luca, the Visla, is here for a couple of days, and Bibi is here for 2 weeks. And then I walk them, and after the time they go home, which is ideal because we don't have a pet living with us continuously, but do have the pleasure of walking them sometimes. And I've only had really nice dogs. Blije hond. Good morning, it's Sunday morning and I'm walking the dogs. Luca will be with me for one more night. He's over there. And Bibi another week, she's here. And I noticed that when I have a holiday that I get more knitting projects done, which is good, I think. Also, I think this is the end. I have another week of holiday, but this will be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching this one again and hope to see you next time. Bye! Luca, kom. Sit. 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 Luca, sit. Hello, I popped on here because I want to tell you about some projects I am working on and to show you the progress I've made. Since I am in holiday modus at the moment, I have 2 weeks of holiday. I have lots of time to create stuff and the items are popping off my needles like it's nothing. Also my head is working over hours of all the projects I could be making, but then I have to rein myself in and think, oh, Ellen, in another week you will work 5 days again and it's the end of the school year is coming. That's always a very busy period, so don't put too much on your needles. Finish your projects off first. So the first one I wanted to show you is this one. It's the Cassia tea. I've already made one in green, the lovely yarn from Sweden. It's a dark fir tree green. I wear that a lot, and that's quite a rustic yarn, so it's quite a stiff shirt, especially it has those puff sleeves which I really like. So I thought I want to make one in another yarn, a thin yarn and a little flexible. So I started this one. I've shown you, I think, a couple of times already. But it's been laying still for a while because it takes forever. The yarn is quite thin, and if I work on it for like half an hour, I don't see the progress. So I just put it aside, and I had the neon pink cardigan in between the Felix cardigan. And now I'm on holiday. The pink one is finished, so I thought, oh, I have to give this one some attention again so that I can finish it. Especially now the weather is really nice outside, I want to wear this one. I wanted to finish it before King's Day. King's Day in Holland is a festive day where everybody wears orange. I didn't make it. It's not finished. King's Day has passed. But just like my Christmas sweater, I don't mind. It will be ready for next King's Day because there are more King's Days coming. Now I wanted to have a fit on yesterday, but this one came with me to Italy. And I had to put the sleeve on waste yarn, and I made it too, I didn't want to use a lot of yarn or waste a lot of yarn because I only have one skein of this color. So I made it too tight for my arms to fit through. So I can't fit the sleeves, but I can fit this over my head. And Bean passed me on this cable, which you can slide onto your needles, and then you can slide the stitches onto it, and then it will make it easier to fit. My cable's not that big, so I use one of these. It's like a Scooby-Doo thread, and I love the pink one. So now I can fit it over my head. And as you can see, the sleeves drop a little more, but they are still puffy, which I really like. I like that you see this. I like the V. There will be an I-cord bind off along this, so it will become a little bit neater and closer. And I think the fit is nice, although I just thought, hang on, my arms are inside and the shirt should be under my arms, so I hope it's not too wide. I think I have to decrease a little, although I don't want it to be a very tight fit. I like it that it flows around my body. So I don't know a way to fix this or how I can fit it to know if it will fit. Maybe I have to decrease just a few stitches. Well, that's I'm going to think about that, because if I put it on the green one, then it's just as wide, and that green one fits nicely. And if I measure it, I know my bust size is 110 centimeters. Yeah, maybe that's, it looks really wide at the moment. Yeah, let's try that. I'm going to measure it and then see what happens, and otherwise I will decrease a couple of stitches. And the other option is I can take it out to here and then leave these stitches out. That could be yes, that's only 6 rounds. But that's this one. It's not standing still. I am knitting. I'm working on it. It's my gym project, which I take to school, and during gym time I work on this as well. Only that's like 3/4 of an hour, so not a lot of rounds. So it's slow progress, and I wanted to go faster, so I am working on it during this holiday. And now there is more progress. So that's the Cassia tee. Still working on that one. My yarn is nearly finished for this one. I don't mind, because I have cakes or skeins of yarn which look slightly like this. I used to buy only one skein if I like the color or the yarn, and because I used to crochet, that didn't matter much, because it was for a flower or a small project, and then the paint bath didn't matter as well. But now I knit, I know that you have to buy at least 3, 4 or 5 skeins to be able to make a project. So I needed to think of a way to finish the skeins I have, and I have about 3 of them which are like the same color, not exactly the same, but I don't mind if they go together. So that's why I started the t-shirt. So this skein is nearly finished. Then I need another one for the next half of the body part and a little bit of the sleeves. So I wonder how that will knit up. And I've got quite a lot of this width. So maybe for the next one I need to find a project where I can take them together, because this just takes forever, this width. It's actually sock yarn. but I don't knit socks for us as of now. I haven't tried yet. But that's this one. It's on a hold at the moment, but I'm going to knit on it this afternoon. And yeah, I hope to have it finished at the end of the holiday. Then the other one I'm working on is this one, which is my home camisole. That's the second one as well, because I have another one in a green color. Look who's here. They are loose at the in the room at the moment because they need more room to be able to walk and run. And he just popped out of somewhere. I think they are under the couch. Hello. He was playing around with my with a bit of yarn over there. They are growing so fast. Come on, little buddy. Yes. Hold on. They are so cute and fluffy. I'll put you back on the floor so you can see where your mates are. So the home camisole. You start this one out by knitting 4 triangles and then join them in the front, and then knit the 2 at the back and join them, and then you start knitting the whole thing around. Because I've already made one, I know where I have to look out for. I don't want it too deep here, otherwise I can't wear it to class. And I don't want it too deep here, otherwise you see my bra, which is the case with the green one. But now I know where I need to stop and where I can choose to not follow the pattern but do my own thing. So I measured this one, and this was quite a good fit. I don't want it too tight as well. And this is the front where my stitch marker is. And yesterday I had a fit and it really fits nicely. I had the difficult part, so now I'm at the round part where I only need to knit in the round until it's finished. This is quite a rustic yarn. It stays in its place. It's wool. I wanted a woolen one for the summer because I think it's nice, a nice yarn to wear, and it keeps you cool. And I wanted a white one, and especially since I've been to Italy, I have a nice tan, and I had it on yesterday, and I thought, oh yes, I need to finish this one quickly so I can wear it. So that's the other project I'm working on. Also quite slow. It's with the Järbo yarn from Järbo Wool 2, I think. It's 2-ply. But from Edna, I'll tell you more about that once it's finished and I can actually wear it. That's project number 2. And then there's another one, which is a spontaneous cast on. As soon as I finished the bright pink cardigan, the Felix cardigan, I thought, yes, I love that cardigan. I wear them a lot. I've got 3 of them now. They are easy to pop on just over anything, a dress. They go good with trousers as well. I like it that it's handmade. It fits my body well. I like the details on the shoulders. So I thought I need this in more colors. So I went to my yarn cabinet and found my stash of Big Bad Wool, which I know the lady. I saw her for the first time in, no, it wasn't Ake. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's in Germany, the big handicraft wool fair. No, I can't. I was asked to give workshops there a couple of years ago. And of course, in your free time, you can walk around. And I met this lady from Big Bad Wool. She's in America, in the USA. And she asked me to come over to her stall. So I did. And she has this lovely wool. It's Weepaka, this one. It's 50% fine merino and 50% baby alpaca. And there's 95 yards on 50 grams, so not a lot. So I went through my stash because she also came to a workshop I gave in England in a farm for, I think 3 days. And she gave me some yarn. And it was really nice. It's a nice chunky kind of yarn. It's soft. I like the texture. So I found 3 skeins in there in my favorite color blue. And I thought that's not enough. But I will figure out the problem when I get to it. I found one skein of a different brand, a different fiber, which was nearly the same color, a lightly tint off, but I thought if I don't decide to order it, I can use that. But I'm at the problem area at the moment. Those 3 skeins are finished. I also wanted to finish them just to see how far they would take me and how much I would need to order. This yarn is not available in Holland yet, or I couldn't find it. So either I have to order it from America, which then you have to pay tax, or order it from England, because Loop has it as well. Now I know Susan from Loop London, and she had 3 skeins in exactly this color. She has more, I think she has 5 in total, but so I wanted those 3 skeins because I think I need 3 more. I like the length. Now I need to make the board, so that's 1 skein there. 1 skein I think for this sleeve and 1 skein for this sleeve, and then all of those 3 leftovers combined for the button band, which I still need to make. So I hope that 3 skeins will be enough. I have this same wool in a very light blue color. If I finish this and I haven't got enough, then the color will be light blue, I think. Or use that skein in a slightly lighter shade. So this is still a headache cardigan, but a very nice one. I already like the texture. I've had it on and it's a nice flowy fit, a little bit different than the pink one. I like the color. I like that you see the holes. So I did it here. I did it good, the raglanmouw. So this one is waiting to be finished. And I also love these pink like needles. I have lemons on them now with a pink thread. So this one brings me a lot of joy when I work on it. And I can't wait for it to be finished, because during the days we have this gorgeous weather, but in the evenings it's colder as soon as the sun goes down. And I do walk the dogs at the moment, so I slip on a cardigan and then I can just go out. I don't need a jacket anymore. So this one is waiting to be finished. I think the yarn will come either tomorrow or the day after. It's already on its way since yesterday. Usually Loop sends it over really fast. And I ordered some buttons too, because Susan has a gorgeous selection of buttons. And every time I'm in there, I'll drool over her button stash. And I've got some here, and I think I've got a nice selection to go on here, but I ordered some buttons. Since there's a package on the way anyway, I might as well add some buttons. So that's that. I did want to cast on my colorwork project, which is waiting over there. But in my head I said, no, then you have too many projects on your needle and you don't get it fun. Somewhere in here is also the northeasterly still waiting. First finish those summer shirts and then I can cast on the colorwork, because I know I want to work on that one to practice my colorwork. So I'm being good and trying to finish the others first. And of course this one was only 1.5 days work. So as soon as this yarn comes in, I finish this one. So that one will be finished before the end of the holiday, and might one of the others. But I will keep you posted. So this one goes into the project bag. This is one by Rachelle Bell. She makes really nice ones. Nice and big with a handle. And I like the print. Happy flowers. So that's all the projects I'm working on. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and well, maybe your week is filled with creativity too. Maybe you have holiday, maybe you are outside enjoying the weather. One of the kittens is here again. I'm going to play with the kittens in the garden, and I hope to see you next time. Bye! Thank you for watching.